Hi, it's King Lizard. Grid Autosport Elimination Racenet Challenge. Muscle cars, obviously. I'm driving a Dodge Challenger. Let's see how we do. I mean, obviously the idea of this particular challenge is not to be last, and preferably not to go over white lines like that, because that will cost me a lot of time. Yeah, okay, on their computer. Computer's quite dirty in this challenge. I've noticed. This is my second attempt. I did actually manage to get a gold on my first attempt. Obviously I'm greedy, I want that platinum, so I'm going to keep going. And this is based on how far in the race I get to go. So basically the number of feet will dictate what medal I get. So the higher number of feet I achieve, the more chance I've got of that all-important platinum medal. Big XP bonus and a big cash bonus will get yourself some more cars for your multiplayer experience. It's quite a short circuit, this. A little bit wide there. Push too much there, you land up on the grass, just like I did, and I've screwed that up a treat. I am in first place, but that's definitely not going to help my platinum entry. Just being first place isn't enough. Getting that, those extra few feet is all that's going to help you get that platinum. It's very easy to get out in front and then get a bit careless like I just did. Car drive's okay, it's a little bit slidey, it's SRT8, but nothing most of you shouldn't be able to manage. A bit too much slide there for my liking, cost me a lot of speed. Drop off a little bit the accelerator there, because that did really, not enough there though. Just have to drop off that little bit of accelerator there, into this corner, flat out. Big slowdown for this beastie. Go nice and wide so you can get around the apex. Accelerate out, straight down the big straight. Last of 3 laps this is. I think my last attempt was something like 27,000 feet. I went way wide there, that won't help me. I didn't want to get that white line because that is a bugger. Now here, just drop the accelerator just that little bit for a split second. Literally just take it off and put it on. Slow right down for this. This is just plain old nasty S-bend. It's the only time I got that right. So if I don't get that platinum, which I honestly don't think I will at this point, I know what I need to do, which is drive a lot better on the first and second laps than I've done in this case. And flatter out to the finish. We're going to keep going here, obviously, because there's another car to be eliminated, so I've got another 19 seconds. This doesn't look promising, to be honest. 27,000 again. I'm not going to reach 28, I don't think, not by the time that timer kicks out. No. Yeah, gold again, I can live with that. Let's check out the replay. The real key here is getting out of this pack quickly. I do honestly try to drive without hitting computers, but sometimes the computers in this game can actually be quite aggressive towards you, especially in things like the light open wheel. I find that if you're in a race for light open wheel on a Racenet challenge, they punish you. They tap you any chance they get, and that car just, something like KTM or Aerial Adam, you get a bit of a nudge at 100 odd mile an hour, you go into a spin. It's big trouble. Obviously with these muscle cars you've got a lot more power, a lot more weight behind them, so that they need that much more of a budge to get them off the track. So generally you're a bit safer with these cars. You can have a bit of a argy-bargy and survive it. I think this is where I was way too fast. I don't know, that didn't look that bad actually. I thought I got that really bad, but it wasn't too bad. I was a bit wide, but I did manage to maintain speed through that corner. That's where I pushed it way too fast on that kind of corner straight and didn't slow down in time for that corner. In terms of time loss, I got away quite lucky there. It didn't give me any white line crossover. I kind of probably wouldn't have done any worse had I driven around it properly, to be honest. I don't think there was that huge a penalty there. Really, by the end of the first lap in any Racenet challenge, you want all the other cars behind you. Any cars in front of you are going to hinder your performance, I find anyway. They tend to get in the way, and sometimes some of them are very difficult to pass. Indeed. That was taken a bit better there, obviously. A good old in-car view. This is normally how I would drive, but obviously because I'm racing a Racenet challenge and I'm against computers, and to be honest, the computers in these Racenet challenges are a lot harder than computers you meet in career, or at least that's my personal opinion and experience. So I will go external view just like I will if I'm racing people online, because obviously the computers and people online are very unpredictable. So I do that, not just as much as other people as well, but I mean also for myself, because I don't particularly want to be hitting anyone in a multiplayer race any more than I want them hitting me. So I'll go to external view, that way I can see where all the cars are and avoid any nasty accidents and stuff. As much as I don't want to be hit and taken off track, I don't want to be the guy that hits someone else and takes them off the track as well. That's not how I roll. The other thing with this challenge, obviously it's night, so it can be a little bit daunting when you're driving the car. Obviously third person view is the easiest, or the chase view if you like, is the easiest mode to drive this race in, or night races in. That won't take them too bad. Definitely had some places in this race where I think, okay, I know I could have did that better. So, another tidy up and I'll have another dig at that one sometime.